Okay, students, for doing a good research, you have to identify the problem statement. And that problem statement should be mentioned in the title itself. Should be mentioned in the title itself. The title of your proposal or your research paper should reflect the problem statement. Should reflect the problem statement. Followed by, you have to write the background and the significance of the work. Why it is more important? What is the background of the work? Why it is more important? So you should know the significance of your research work. Then you should identify a specific target. I told you, using that bacteria, that problem can be solved. The target, the specific target that you have to identify. Then you have to come up with the knowledge on existing literature. The existing knowledge in the area. I told you should perform the constructive literature search and review. Literature search, you can use Scopus, you can use Web of Science, freely you can use Science Direct. Science Direct is a database search engine that is maintained by elsewhere, that you can use it. Definitely, your search will yield an article of your expectations. So Science Direct is an important search engine that you can employ for getting, for retrieving the good article of your interest. Then you have to identify the gap. So research problem is identified, but gap is identified here. So you have identified the research problem based on the gap, research gap. Means this gap has not been addressed by anyone. I am the first one to address the gap. That is known as niche. Niche means you are identifying the gap which you are going to address. Then what are the expected outcomes? Means you are doing the research. What are the expected outcome? Anticipated outcome. So you have to hypothesize. These are the expected outcome. Then how could the anticipated results contribute to the field advancement? So you are expecting some result. How that result advance that field? How that result advance that particular field? For example, you are making some measurement to eradicate or completely prevent the formation of cracking. So it is advancing the field. It is a permanent solution. So how your anticipated result will advance the field? That you have to write in your proposal. In your proposal while you are presenting through PowerPoint slides. Then you have to state the hypothesis. By doing this way, we will be able to, or we may be able to solve the problem. Hypothesis. So you have to state the hypothesis. Then you have to come up with the research question. It is still unresolved. To the best of our knowledge, it is still unknown. Therefore, the present study has been designed to investigate. You have to write aims and objectives. Then you have to design the experimental model, duration and everything. Then finally, what data you are going to, what analytical statistical test you are going to use for the data analysis. Then finally, you have to provide the work schedule. For example, you are starting your work by first week of August. So first week of August, I am going to do this one. I am going to come up with the problem statement. Second week, I am going to come up with the background and the significance. Third week, this one. Fourth week, this one. Fifth week, I will complete the protocol. Not fifth week. The first week of September. Second week of September, I will perform the experiment. Third week, perform the experiment. Fourth week, perform the experiment. Then October first week, I will get the data. I will subject them for statistical analysis. I am going to analyze the data. Second week, I will reach the conclusion. Third week, I will start writing the paper. Fourth week, I will be ready with the first draft of my paper. Okay. Then what about November, October or November? November, I am going to show the first draft to my guide for approval. So my guide will give a correction on the first week. Second week, I will incorporate all the correction and I finalize the paper for publication. Third week, I will choose the journal where I am going to submit the paper. I am going to publish my paper in Web of Science, Arts and Humanities Citation Index Journal. Not anything less other than this. Then finally, I will submit on this date my paper. This is a work schedule. This work schedule you have to make it while you are presenting your proposal. Okay, students? So everything you must be ready. For you, one more information. We are planning to conduct a research summit. Pre-research summit means the idea and the protocol what you have designed, that is going to be displayed in the form of poster presentation. So that will be conducted in the month of this month August end or September middle, between the September middle. Depends upon your exam and other things. We are planning. So be ready to participate in this research summit in which you have to present your protocol in the form of poster. In the form of poster.